Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and we're here for our monthly Angelscope for the sign of Leo for November 2021. So before I begin, I'd just like to welcome everyone back and to welcome anyone who's new to the Angel School community. First of all, if you haven't watched the monthly general reading, I'm going to post a link below this video. Ask you to probably stop and go watch that first and then come back here. So if you just look in the description area, you'll find the link for the monthly general reading for November. All right, and also I am offering my half-hour reading special this month. Again, I've been doing this since the pandemic began, and it is my $77 half-hour reading, and I extend it to 1 full hour. So if you would like to get a full hour reading for the half-hour price, you can contact me at the angelschool.com/services. So that link is below my the video and description link area as well. Sorry, my alarm went off to post the daily cart messages. And when you go to my webpage, you can just select the half-hour reading as it's normally written, and then within 24 hours on the first business day, I will send you a confirmation email noting the special offer for 1 full hour. In that email is everything you need. All the instructions are there to set up your appointment and guide you through how to submit your availability, what I need, and all of that. So just follow that and you'll be fine. It'll be an easy process, okay? All right, so as we begin, I always ask everyone to take a deep breath and to really breathe into your heart space. And as I said that, I saw sort of like a bench, a park bench, and a person sort of wearing a G strap or I'm sorry, a thong, but just about to sit down in front of this beautiful tree. And this tree is moderately wide. And at the top of the branches was some kind of, I see sort of like an owl, and I saw another, maybe a bunny rabbit. And they're just animals, antelope, horse, that are connecting around this. And I'm sort of seeing a star. I don't know if it's a starfish or but butterflies. So these, very interesting. We're getting a little old McDonald's farm here, but not quite like that. But there is this sense of you really taking the time to connect with nature, is what this scene tells me, to actually really help your connection to source and to the earth to expand, to help you to feel centered and calm and grounded. And they wrote the word fault as the animals gather around. And I don't know if you've been finding fault about some actions that you've made in the past recently. It feels like you may have stepped a little bit out of your comfort zone, Leos. And well, not your comfort zone, but maybe it just feels that what it looks like is that you have you've indulged yourself, and you might be feeling a little guilty. It may have been something that you didn't need to do, right? But it feels like maybe like a little bit of acting out. Maybe there was some chemistry between you and someone else. Just writing that you need to be compassionate towards yourself, and that what you're really needing and maybe whatever it was that you were doing and how you were compensating is because you really needed a more creative outlet. Maybe you weren't feeling that connection as strongly, and you have a lot of energy, and it just has to go somewhere. And this is what's so important that I've understood in all of my readings and writings, is that we are creators by nature, right? The Source is a creator, God is a creator, and so we are too. And what that tells us is that we channel energy for a purpose, and we always have one. We always have one. There is no task that you should ever do without first being clear about what your purpose is in doing that task. That is to say, the way that you are fulfilled. And I think that's really it. Yeah, the way that you're fulfilled. That's your purpose. If you can't connect to fulfillment, then you are not connecting with your purpose. But it doesn't have to be this this grandiose idea, because that one tends to kind of leave us all feeling like we haven't arrived anywhere yet. And what is that? The ego's number one way of pulling us down is through the idea of lack, that you're lacking something. So they write this word compensation again. You are always being compensated, but when you open your heart and you focus, you have a clear intention about what your purpose is, and this, even if it's something you don't want to do, you should still be clear about your intention, because your purpose will come out of that. And then whatever it is that you have to do, that you find fulfillment while you're doing it. That is your divine right, no matter what you feel that you're forced to do at times. You still have power, because you get to choose how to feel as you do it. You get to choose a purpose that fulfills you. And what's great about this, if you're connecting with how I'm trying to explain to you, they write the word consistent. You consistently have purpose, because you don't wait for it. You define it for yourself in every situation. And eventually, this motivates activity. This allows energy that can sometimes get bottled up, and then we have to express it in a way that may not be healthy, may not be inspiring and uplifting and supportive of us, then which causes us to have to feel bad about it. And then we try to suppress. And so if you find purpose in everything that you do, you are channeling your creativity. Your creativity sort of transforms that task that you dread. And also by this, you learn to understand that purpose is everywhere, and that you get to choose many things that you would like to do, because you are clear that the purpose within it resonates with you. And you'll find yourself not having to do a lot of things that you don't want to do, because that only really happens by default, because the universe because you practice this sense of lack of purpose. So you're practicing lack, and that makes you exposed to things that you don't like more than you do desire. And your confrontation is really with yourself, not with the things that you don't want to do. All right. So let's take a look at the card here for the month and the archangel that you'll be working with. Ego. Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael's been coming up a lot so far. So we're at this place where you're ready to sever those chains. There are some extensions. It's almost like there are these things that are these extensions that are just holding you back. And it's really coming from you. It's being created by you because you don't have a clear sense of working with the mechanism, the spiritual mechanism of purpose and intention. And as you start working with this, you can automatically sever yourself. The healing would be a natural process. You don't have to put so much effort into it. The chains will fall away from you as your frequency rises to higher levels of your potential for truth, to experience your truth. Those chains will just fall away. And keep writing the word contemplation. So again, going back to that beautiful vision in the beginning, there's a nature connection that you really need, because the animals, the trees, there's information. Trees are like cell towers of information, history, right? So you need to connect in with that higher information from the divine source, as well as from Gaia, who also holds your blueprint for and your mission here on the planet. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize that my microphone was down. Yikes. All right, hopefully it's not bad. I hope you can hear it still. So I put it back on. Yes, so let's take a look at the card from your guardian angel. Okay, 10 of Earth. So, sort of like the devil card, right? And, you know, I feel like in one regard here is that you spend too much time looking at the future, the potential of the future, trying to build a legacy, trying to build security, but not through the spiritual means, which means that you don't have a purpose of fulfillment, a clear intention that will sustain this sense of security that you're looking for long term. You're looking for longevity. That's what this card kind of represents to me in this context. But you're not, how should I put it? You're putting the cart before the horse if you're asking the thing to pull the horse, right? We focus on things and we focus on them because they're lacking. So the lack is what's pulling. And that's just like saying cart pull the horse. Lack won't do that. You have to have an intent. You have to have a purpose. And that is what pulls the cart. That's the horse pulling the cart. So you're looking for longevity and sustainability in the things in the life that you're building. But without your present engagement, mindfulness in terms of purpose and intention, you won't really find fulfillment. Therefore, you won't find these goals will seem always fleeting. And so somehow in this month, this is a process that a paradigm shift is happening around this. They write that there may be some compounding situations that occur, but they bring about enlightenment and healing so that you can shift, because you're working the hard way instead of the right way. And that's what I kind of get a sense that will come out of this. They write a mystical shift. So what that might be for you, you'll have to see. All right. So I send you lots of love and angel blessings, Leo. And now I'm remembering something. Well, I've been talking about it, but about the channeling your creativity idea, because I saw this book and it looked like an easel at the same time. So really pour yourself into, be vulnerable to your creative expression. That means don't judge it. Be vulnerable. If it frightens you, go ahead and do it anyway. That's how you break through the illusion, the wall of illusion, and all the reasons that your ego is telling you not to do it. All the risks that you might, people judge you or you'll fail. Go ahead and push through that so that you'll see the beautiful light and all the success on the other side. All right. Have a beautiful month. God bless you.